Hi everyone! Happy Sunday! It's the second Sunday of March, if I'm not mistaken. There's quite a few Sundays this March, but anyway, this particular day, I know last week I talked a lot about using the chemicals and working towards a chemical-free lifestyle, and what do you call that? In today, I guess my week that was felt really, really long. For some reason, it felt like the week would not end. And I've spoken to a bunch of other people, and it felt like that for them as well. I don't know if there's something about the something with the skies and the planets alignments and all that. It felt like that for a lot of us. But anyway, I guess what I wanted to share about and talk about this week is how sometimes how our toddlers, well, some, not just toddlers, I guess I have a toddler, so it comes default, but how how our children surprise us. And I did a post about this recently, where we try to put so much into positivity, and you should be happy, you should work towards happiness, and there's nothing wrong with that. I totally advocate for for working towards happiness, making sure you're happy, and making sure you also have a positive mindset every day to work on all these things. But the thing that we overlook when we work towards full happiness, or like this whole happiness movement and this whole positivity, full positivity movement, we tend to forget that the dark times, or like the dark days sort of are as important as the happy ones and the light ones, because that's where we learn resilience, that's where we learn to persevere, that's where we learn to stand up back again. And these are things that I think are so important to teach our children, and to make sure that they also experience these things. And that's not to say that we put them in situations where they, hey, you feel pain or you feel sadness, but it's not something that we should shield them from. And little ones are just so they're just so amazing. My son continues to amaze me. He had this incident in school a while back, and he was playing with one of his friends, and they were trying to, he wanted to borrow a toy that was brought by another friend, and he was attempting to borrow it, and this other child refused to share, and he would, like, there were some occasions where he'd let my son borrow, like touch it for like 2 seconds and then snatch it back again, which if you have children, is like a huge no. So anyway, the short of it is my son ended up having a meltdown, and he was just, it was not really more of because he couldn't borrow, he was not able to use the particular toy, but it was just, he was asking me, even until we got home from school, he was continuously asking me, "Mom, is it not good to share? You've always told me, and Daddy tells me that it's good to share, but why does his friend not like to share?" And it was something that he could not comprehend. For God bless him, he could not comprehend why that person, who he thought was a nice person, a nice friend, was not sharing things with him. And of course, we went through a whole explanation process with it, and things like that. But these things just really break my heart. And as a mom, if I can shield my kid from anything, and I'm sure you're the same, then you do it. But, looking back, it's something that, children are resilient creatures, and we had a good talk, and after that talk, he was fine. And I think he was for the better for it. And these are things that we should not protect our kids from. We want them to be happy, definitely. We want them to have the world. We want them to not feel we want them to feel as little pain or as zero pain as much as possible. But at the end of the day, this is something that's inevitable, and this is something that we have to prepare them as parents at such an early age, so that once they're older, they're not they won't be totally shocked once they do experience it. And it's really just a delicate balance of working and striving towards happiness and making sure that you do positive parenting. But at the end of the day, I shared this quote recently. If there's no rain, there's no flowers, and we need the rain to bloom. A little rain just to bloom. So take from it what you can, and if you're going through something as well, then it's something that I think could relate to you too. Just a little rain. Even though you're going through a storm, we all go through storms. A lot of storms in our lifetime. But it's not something that we can't get out of. The sun will always shine regardless. I mean, sounds cliche, but it does. It may not feel like it right now, but it will. So rest assured that you will bloom one day. You will bloom every day. And I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed Sunday, and have a nice day. Bye!